everyone, so happy you took the time to come over and watch a new video of us. My name is Yanni, and for everyone who is new here, I'm doing this channel together with my daughter-in-law Diane. And for everyone who just recently subscribed to our channel, please welcome, and I hope you have a great time here on our channel. We do a lot of DIY, home decor, decorating. So if you like this content, I'm so happy you stop by and watch this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. So today we are joining the beautiful Marilyn with my fabulous design on a budget, and of course Liz from Jessie Green Decor Style, and of course Stephanie from Creatively Mrs. Me. Of course, for all the three ladies, I put a link down below in my description box, so go check all the three ladies out. And of course I will put a link down below for the playlist for all the beautiful creators who are joining in this great challenge. And of course I hope you enjoyed seeing how I made my breakfast, the tablescape, in the orange color, of course. So I hope you have fun watching, and I'll see you after the video. So here you see what I will use for my breakfast tablescape, because I'm doing it outside. Here in the Netherlands we have beautiful weather right now, so we the breakfast we mostly do outside if the temperature is right. So for this the tablescape, breakfast tablescape, I will use this wooden tray to use it outside. And of course you see some decor, some greenery, some ribbon, some I don't think it's called a picture or something. Here in the Netherlands we call it a kolen kit. Of course a little chicken, and of course some fake grass, and of course some printed paper if you want to use it. And of course I have my dinnerware, but I show you that in a minute. So I think I will make my tablescape on my tray with some music on it, so you don't have to listen to me every time. And if there's something I want to tell you, I will come up and tell you. So, but for now I will make my tablescape, and you will see how I make and how easy, especially how easy it is, just to give it a little bit of the festive touch in the morning, a little bit of the farmhouse touch, because my dinnerware is also a little bit farmhouse. So you will see that in a minute, but first let's start our tablescape for breakfast. So for everyone who loves that I tell a little bit about it, this piece already I did some picture or some color kit like we say I used, and of course a fern from IKEA. They were only $4.99 and I took the pot blender of pot off, so I only use the greenie, so you can use your own blender or pitcher or just where you want your fern into. I just used 5 tulips. I also bought, they were 12 for €13 I think, if I am correct. And of course for the color orange, because this is an orange tablescape, I used 3 hydrangeas, at least only the tops of the hydrangea, because by AliExpress you only get the tops and you get the branches separately. So I used 3 of the big tops of the hydrangeas and I just squeeze them in, so it gives a festive feeling. And of course I use 1 bowl of the Villeroy and Boch. I think a lot of you will know that brand. Here in the Netherlands it's also very big. I also have my Christmas dinnerware from it. So I used 1 of the bowls from their Farmhouse series. So I used the bowl and I just did an egg. Yeah, I don't know. Here in the Netherlands we call it een eierdopje. I just push them in because now the chicken has something to sit on, and I just use some sticky gum just to make sure that he doesn't go anywhere. So a couple of ferns beside, because I always have ferns who are separately, so I did some ferns in it, and of course again some touches of the hydrangea. I just cut pieces of one top of the hydrangea and just squeeze them in also for just a festive feeling. So you see already this side of my tablescape I have done, but I think maybe for someone who likes to know how I did it, and you see how easy and how inexpensive it is just to make your festive tablescape. For this I will do now this side, and then I will show you, and I do it with music, sorry, with music. So let's do the left side. So now for everyone who enjoy what I'm saying and a little bit of a story with it and how I made it, of course. You see here I used 2 plates for our sandwiches and our, here in the Netherlands we call it a boterham. And of course 2 bowls for our yogurt. And of course 2 cups for our coffee, our fork and mess, and of course I think you call it tableware. I don't really call it, I have to look it up for you. Of course I think it's from tableware, and of course some little egg holders, and of course we call it eierdopjes. So if you might want to make it a little bit more festive, just push a little bit of your hydrangea just in between, and you see it gives already a festive feeling with a little chicken on it. And of course some I always finish it up with some greenery, just some ferns I also have already for a long time, and a couple of touches of orange because the tablescape has to be orange. And of course just do a little ribbon around your fork and your knife, so you will give it also a little bit more of a festive feeling. So I already like it this way. So, but if you still like it a little bit more, and it's when you do your breakfast tablescape and it is still a little bit dark outside, you also can put some lights in your tablescape. If you give it a little bit more of a romantic feeling, like we say here, just pull your battery in and just, it is a light on wire, so just let it go flow a little bit in your tablescape. I hope it will go straight. I hope it will go, because wire is always doing what he wants himself. So now you see it also gives a little bit more of a festive feeling, just a simple touch of light on it. But this was my breakfast tablescape. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll show you in a moment how he really looks like, but a little bit closer. And I did forget to say, because I showed you in the beginning the printed paper of the buffalo jack. If you like that more than a little bit of the fake grass, of course you can also cut this out and lay your tray with some buffalo jack, and you can see how different it makes, just to give it a little bit more, still a little bit more of the farmhouse feeling. So this is what you can do, and for a very cheap way. So, but a lot of you know already that I use this a lot. So I thought for this time I do go for the fake grass, but I still wanted you to show that you also can use some printed paper. So this was my breakfast tablescape. I'll show you now in a minute how he really turned out. was my tablescape, at least my orange breakfast tablescape. For me, thank you Marilyn, Stephanie and Liz for hosting this great challenge. I had a lot of fun making this challenge, especially with the color orange, because it already brought me a little bit in the fall and winter spirit. Of course, a lot of you must not think about it or the fall and winter season already, but for me as a fall and winter girl, I love it. So thank you for that, and for everyone who is still here, I hope you will consider subscribing to our channel if you like this content, and we would love to see you in another video. And of course, from Diane and me, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and have a beautiful, beautiful day, everyone. Love from Diane and me. Bye.